Guys, today we have an amazing match between Team Shiny and IX Gaming. This was at the finals of G4. It was a super hype tournament all the way around. A lot of credit to the teams and the production that G4 had. And I want to cover like the final match that happened, as we have essentially Team Shiny is running more or less what is Eldegoss, Slowbro, and what I believe is going to be their Venusaur bottom, while they run Cinderace in jungle and a Lucario top. This is typically normal in like some 1-1-3 comps where like they'll have Lucario top, they'll have an attacker going bottom with a support and a tank and a fender, while they have a jungler. They're opting to have Cinderace as jungle. The interesting thing is that IX Gaming is opting to, instead of mirroring they're mirroring basically everything in this comp, but instead of running Lucario top, they're running Gradient top. Some teams have been running Serena when Lucario gets banned. Some teams have been running Gradient or Blastoise in the place of it. There's not a lot of Pokemon that can run top, but it's interesting to see that they're running Gradient on top, as Lucario versus Gradient is gonna be a little bit interesting. Gradient's definitely difficult to kill, but Gradient can't kill Lucario by itself, so it's gonna be one of those like just both picking blows, and everything seems pretty chill, pretty standards. Something I think that's gonna make a big difference is the fact that Rennie has on their Venusaur, like Team Shiny's Venusaur has full heal, so that means they're not afraid of getting CC'd by Slowbro Surf or Telekinesis if they're running that. While IX Gaming's Venusaur is running Eject, so they could dodge the Surf, but it doesn't have the same effect. And that's gonna be really interesting, as the full heal can come into play here. And also IX Gaming has Potion on their Slowbro, so it's gonna have a little bit more sustain than compared to just running Eject button. But I'm really interested to see how this entire series plays out and how this series goes moving forward. So right off the bat, we're like watching Team Shiny, and yeah, like pretty standard stuff. They're just gonna hit the first monkey here. They typically want to hit the first monkey, knock it out, and then start the second monkeys to start rotating. And basically both teams race to really quickly get to, if possible, get to the Audino here that they're gonna be fighting over, because they really just want the Audino. They want to be able to get to this middle Audino. It seems as if in the beginning IX Gaming takes the lead and they're able to actually take the Audino, and they're able to do a lot of damage, prompting the Eldegoss to have to pop their eject button. So now they're just going to rotate back, try and steal a little bit of farm if they can. Actually, they're going to be pressing a little bit of their advantage. They're trying to just steal farm, because most of the game at the beginning is just both teams just trying to steal each other's basic XP and just be advantage. So it seems more or less like they're trading out there, but more or less Team IX Gaming is actually in the lead here in terms of XP on their team, as they're very much close to having a level 4 Venusaur, while Team Shiny is also really close, but it's not the same. It seems like the jungler went top and they're already there. They're starting the Corphish. They're pretty much going to get this Corphish underway, and they're going to be fighting over bees here. And it's going to be Cinderace Gradient versus Lucario. Cinderace in the top. Wow, okay, I say it's a fight, but Lucario kind of just goes in and E-speeds, resets, and just quickly takes the just quickly takes all the bees and then knocks out the Gradient. So that's gonna be really good, being able to just take an advantage like that in terms of XP with bees, as well as just knocking out the Gradient. It's gonna help top landslide this really easily. It seems like the Cinderace is gonna go back to doing their jungle, trying to do another rotation farm. Bottom is fighting. They did fight over bees and they did get it. It seems like Team Shiny is actually in the advantage now. You can kind of see that like Team Shiny has the advantage. Just having the level 4 Eldegoss and having Cotton Guard with them prompts them to just be able to push a little bit more aggressive and not care. And like I mentioned earlier, like having the Venusaur with the full heal just lets them just take this Surf and not have a problem, and like fully commit to a dive. If they they didn't pop it, but fully, yeah, they were able to actually do it there. Fully commit to a dive and killing the Eldegoss, because Eldegoss is still level 3. They really want that Eldegoss to be level 4 to be more useful in the team fight. But you know, Team Shiny is just is doing really good at just min-maxing and taking a lot of the XP that they can and just coordinating them. That way their entire team is upper level. They're really good. The Eldegoss can quickly just go back to spawn. As you see right there, they're recalling back to spawn. Now the call gets kind of made where the jungler is going to try to essentially rotate down, and okay, so the call gets made. Both teams basically are somewhat pivoting here at the bottom. It's more in the advantage of Team Shiny. Team Shiny has the level advantage, and there's the rest. The rest of the teams just starts to follow and starts to collapse. And since Team Shiny took the advantage in the beginning 2.5 minutes, they were just able to just quickly come in, do a lot more damage than Team IX Gaming is able to. And then the bees are pretty much for the most part, goes in the hands of Team Shiny. So they're getting ready for a Dreadnought fight. Team IX Gaming still don't have their reboot is still okay. They finally have Cinderace, but level 7 versus level 8 near level 9. Their Lucario is actually level 9, so their Lucario, if they wanted to, could pop Unite and quickly turn this battle sideways. They're popping Dreadnought and they're forcing it. They're really trying to do that. And Cinderace with one basic attack quickly goes in and steals the Dreadnought, as the team basically CC'd the enemy team to not be able to go in. They're basically going to be dunking, I believe. Yeah, they're going to be dunking 40, probably an extra 30. Yep, they're going to be dunking 34. And they're not going to leave it basically broken. So now what you're going to see is basically the team, they want to leave the bottom broken so that when they have at 40 points or even 50 points later on, it's going to be a bigger overdunk, because all the points matter at moments like these in finals, in top competition. Now, both teams could race to basically the Rotom, but they don't want another situation where the objective gets stolen. So they're really just trying to farm, make sure that they get all the XP. And you see right there, like in honestly 30 seconds or less, like all majority, if not all the little yellow spots on the map are basically taken, except for the one Corphish up all the way on top and the one Corphish in the bottom of the lane. But for the most part, a lot of the XP is just pretty much taken. And you see right now that the Venusaur Rennie is just, he's not in a worry. He has a level advantage on them, and he's just defending bottom. That way they can't just get free turnovers and free scores. And they take a Rotom fight. They're able to score really quickly, and they're just going to quickly dunk in their 40 points, because why not? There's no reason why you leave it open, no reason why you don't just score in. Slowbro's kind of caught a little bit out of position, just being taken out. And from here, it's just, you know, Dreadnought spawns, I believe, in another minute or so, like 40 seconds, I want to say. And they're just going to be rotating down, trying to get rid of all the farm that they can. Probably do another jungle rotation, maybe. Yeah, there looks like they're doing another jungle rotation as bottom. As like, if you're in the position of IX Gaming at this point, you have to try and like take all the farm, try and take a fight here at Dreadnought and try and win it. It's not gonna be easy, of course, but you got to try and take a fight. And honestly, like if you're in Team Shiny's position, you're honestly really happy, because right now Team Shiny has level 9 Eldegoss, so they have Eldegoss Unite. Eldegoss Unite's really clean for team fights. They're able to quickly come in, take a team fight, heal up all the damage that they would have taken in that team fight, and not lose any members. Compared that to IX Gaming's Eldegoss, who's only level 7, it's gonna make a big difference here. And you can see how like the first 3 minutes of the match has a huge spiraling effect on the rest of this match. The team goes in, they're trying to pop, they're just basically poking at each other from afar, trying to do enough damage to scare the other one. And the interesting thing is that like the Lucario here is basically, it's a 4v4, and yep, right there, the Eldegoss Unite gets popped. Nothing really has to worry. You don't have to fear. A lot of the damage gets put in. They don't have to ever worry about this. Cinderace Unite does come out, and they're essentially able to, okay, Venusaur and Slowbro are just able to knock out the Cinderace. Not really be kept alive since they don't have a level 9 Unite from Eldegoss. But while all that was happening, essentially Lucario was scoring up on top, Reedon was scoring up on top, so it was a 4v4. But Cinderace was actually the one, oh my goodness, Cinderace was the one taking Dreadnought. So now Team Shiny has a huge level advantage. And then they just take a team at they take a fight at their base, and they have heals, they have shields, they have no worries, they have the level advantage, and they just clean up that fight really fast. And you can see right there that they're just basically waiting for their Venusaur to come in, overturn a nice 50. They're basically playing on the base, because if more players are on the base while you score, it's actually a faster turn in. So they're doing that. Now they're just going to be rotating again, rotating up for Rotom, of course, but trying to get all the XP that they can. They're leaving the Lucario bottom now, so if Team IX Gaming tries to score bottom, tries to like have a point turn or a point lead, they can't necessarily do that effectively or easily, as Lucario is going to basically be able to sustain themselves and live. But you can see right now that essentially you have Slowbro basically not allowing them to actually come in and like pressuring them and basically like taking space and defending that, while their Venusaur and Cinderace are able to quickly shred it. That's actually really impressive. They're just holding space and just holding it. Now Cinderace has to stay top and defend against the Rotom, while the rest of the team can just push in and put pressure and honestly take a team fight and either win here, which they're doing. They're actually able to win this fight effectively and overturn and score a ton of points, or they're gonna essentially have to ooh the damage. And yeah, they can't really do anything. All they could do is just basically try and run away, but it's not going to be enough. They're going to be shredded down. Even you see right here, like the team comes back, but it's not enough. And a lot of you might be looking at it and go, well, why is the Gradient never in the team fight? The problem is that Gradient doesn't really appreciate team fights. Gradient's one of those Pokemon that loves running around and loves just scoring in the back. But essentially sitting around and taking a team fight, you see right there, it's not going to be the best, especially when it doesn't have its Unite and it doesn't have a nice level advantage of it being annoying with Covenant. Gradient, for the most part, is better off just running around, scoring, and that is the advantage that you have running Lucario on top, is that Lucario late game is able to actually provide more in a team fight than if you were to just run Gradient. And yeah, they shred Dreadnought hella fast. Oh my goodness, that was like, what, 10 seconds? Less than 10 seconds of just Dreadnought being shredded. And IX Gaming didn't even take a fight. They knew they can't take another fight. It was going to be pointless. So now they're just trying to take all the XP that they can, get ready for this Zapdos fight if possible. And honestly, going into the Zapdos fight, we have a level 12 Eldegoss, level 14 Venusaur. So they have all their Unites. They, for the most part, I believe, have all their Unites. They're pretty much ready. This is where another moment where full heal Venusaur comes really handy, because you don't have to ever worry about Slowbro or Eldegoss popping like moves and just stunning you. You can just quickly just honestly run in and Giga Drain and Petal Dance and stay yourself alive. Compare that to Team IX Gaming, whose Eldegoss is only level 9. They're not going to be having that huge level advantage of being able to sustain themselves the same as they would with Eldegoss, so the support's not going to be the same. And just a ban of Serena and Dragonite leads to this, where both teams opt to basically run Cinderace as their jungler, and Cinderace does a lot of damage. Gradient goes in, kind of does Covenant, can't really do much. A lot of the damage gets turned. The Gradient's forced to pop their Unite first, as Lucario then pops his Unite. Eldegoss pops Unite secondly. Eldegoss pops Unite first, as Eldegoss pops Unite second. And honestly, the team that normally has their Eldegoss pop Unite second is typically the team that wins, because they're able to actually out heal all the damage that the Eldegoss would have done in their fight. So now you see basically Rennie, the Venusaur, just run and chase the Venusaur away. They don't have to basically confirm the kill. They don't have to chase it, because no one on the side of IX Gaming is going to be well enough and actually be able to steal the Zap. As you see right there, just they had their Cinderace on the Zap. They're basically able to sit there and just burn it while the entire team takes care of the entire rest of the team, pushes them away, takes the team fight, and that is gonna be pretty much it. They took Zap. There's nothing gonna stop them. They lost to Eldegoss, but at this point, it doesn't matter. They go in, overturn 100 points, and IX Gaming forfeits. That's gonna be Team Shiny taking first place, and honestly, probably winning, like, I think $5,000 was the prize money. It's actually insane. But Team Shiny put out an entire incredible performance. Huge shout out to Frostgren for actually being an amazing commentator, amazing caster. If you guys have not checked out G4 and like the entire tournament that they did for Pokemon Unite, the link will be down below. Check it out. Huge shout out to everybody who did it, and honestly support them, and we can have more Pokemon Unite and more Pokemon Unite tournaments. It's wonderful. It was a blast. If you guys enjoyed this match, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you thought about the tournament. Let me know if you would like to see more matches like these, more just spectator, just me giving my own commentary on matches like these, because a lot of these matches are really hype. And that's honestly what I got. We were doing a watch party of this, video of this entire tournament actually on stream. So I stream every Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Watch out for those. Come join, watch, and enjoy, Pokemon Unite with me and like the rest of the community. Love to see you guys there. My name is Gabe. I'm out. Later.